Hello, everyone. This is Gerald MSc, reaching you today. I am an IT specialist, I am a coach, and I am also a crypto enthusiast. I am very excited today to talk to you about this coolest and simplest way that you can generate Ethereum directly into your wallet using this decentralized project that is coded on the Ethereum platform called Forsage. Forsage has been wonderful in my life since I got into it, and I hope to share the same thing with you, and then hopefully we'll provide enough information for you to join us in this movement. I'm going to look at some of the terms that we're going to use in this presentation, explain what they mean, and explain how the system works, and also try to address some of the questions and concerns that people may have in order to be successful in this project. Over the years, people have always found ways or looking for ways to empower themselves economically by working together with others in a variety of different ways. People get into joint ventures, people get into different types of revenue sharing arrangements, crowdfunding projects, and cooperatives that are formed in order to, merge the power of multiple people all into one. More so now that we're in a global economy and with this pandemic situation that is affecting a lot of lives. So people are looking for ways they can plug in and use online resources to help sustain themselves and improve their financial well-being. I can tell you that in the 2 months or 2.5 months since I've started with this simple project, it has been a blessing in my life. I have generated over 300 Ethereum, in fact, over 320 Ethereum in one of my accounts. I share with you one of my accounts here, my primary account that I'm using in this project. I have generated over 320 Ethereum in it in the last 2.5 months that I have started. But at this beginning, I must say this is certainly not typical. Different people have encountered different types of results in this platform. Some people have done much better than I have, and some people are, doing less than I have. So everyone's result will be different, and it depends on the type of efforts that you put into it. And we're going to discuss some of those things, some key success factors that you can get into. But first of all, let me explain what Forsage is and how it has, been of tremendous impact in people's lives. Forsage is a new generation international crowdfunding platform. It is the first ever smart contract with a matrix marketing concept that is written on the Ethereum cryptocurrency blockchain. It is simply an algorithm, a code, which performs a basic function of distribution of affiliate commissions between community members with a strict observance to certain rules, certain conditions that are explained in this case in the marketing plan. So the code is in the public domain. Anybody can go in and look at Forsage. That is one of the amazing things. I can here go in and show you as the contract address. You can actually see all the transactions that are taking place. You can look at the actual contract. Sorry, this is the contract. What's going on with Forsage? This is when it was written. Submitted. It started submitted to the blockchain in January 2020, but I think actually Forsage started operation in February of 2020. So all the results that we share here has been since February 2020. So this is a new platform. It is still growing. It is growing by the numbers. As you can see, there's at this point 561,000 participants in the program. Every 24 hours, 13,000 people are joining this platform. It's because it is working. It is making a lot of changes in people's lives. Amazing results are coming from it. And that's why I like it. So, so we say it is based on Ethereum. What is Ethereum? Okay. For those who are not have not been into the cryptocurrency world, I'll take you to the CoinMarketCap website here. Ethereum is one of the leading cryptocurrencies that was established. In this case, it was established in 2015. The Ethereum blockchain basically allows you to create applications on the basis of smart contracts. A huge number of companies are currently using it and are basing some of their contracts on it. In fact, there are tokens that are built on the Ethereum platform also. As you can see in this show here, the current market capitalization as at the time of recording this video is about over $26 billion. Okay, and the price is currently around $240 for one Ethereum. And Ethereum, we believe, is poised to go up in value as time goes on. And this is the best time to accumulate Ethereum. Because if you look at prior performance in prior records, like I said, it started in 2015. But if you look at the charts, you will see that Ethereum at its best peak in 2017 was over $1,300 for one Ethereum. Right now, we're hovering around 200, 220, 240. Okay, we believe that it is time and it's going to go up and shoot back up to those levels that we've encountered before. So that also strengthens the point to start. This is a good time to start accumulating Ethereum. And Forsage is a perfect vehicle to do that for us. Okay? So what is a smart contract? Okay? We say that Forsage is based on a decentralized system. A smart contract you hear us use here is basically simply an algorithm or code that is written inside the blockchain of a cryptocurrency. Ethereum happens to be the number one among the cryptocurrencies that are designed to create smart contracts. The primary purpose of such contracts is basically to automate various relationships that exist between the entities, peer-to-peer, and then the opportunity to make concrete and unchangeable commitments or contracts. In fact, as I said before, several other cryptocurrencies and large companies are now relying on this concept of smart contracts. Okay? So what do we mean by decentralization? As I explained, there is no single server or monitoring that's available for managing the project in this case. There is nothing to hack. The creators of the project basically are participants in the project. So the data, as it explains here, is distributed among the millions and millions of computers around the world. Okay? This ensures that there is no risk of hacking into the smart contract and stopping the project. Okay? So this is a powerful concept that we're taking advantage of to help us better our lives. But it can have several other applications that are out there. Okay? Everything is transparent. You can see all the transactions that happen on the smart contract on a daily basis. If I go here, like I said, in the smart contract, everything is concrete. Once the transaction is confirmed, it is inimitable. Nobody can change it. Nobody can go in there and alter it. You can see all the internal transactions that happen on the system. You can actually, with an address, you can go in and look at every transaction that happens between peer-to-peer transactions that happen. That's why in Forsage, you can actually also go in and look at every wallet that's out there. You can look at it, you can view it, but you cannot change anything in it, unfortunately. So that is also the power of it. That's why I love this project. Okay. Now let me go back here and look at how this project, how Forsage works. And we'll go into some details a little bit. Okay. Forsage is based on a matrix marketing platform. There are two matrices in Forsage. There's the X3 matrix, and then there's the X4 matrix. Now, it is a closed system. There is no deadline to open them. There's a limited number of places, which means there is about 12 slots for each of the matrices that you can put to work for you. Okay? You come in, there's always a reference, so basically you always follow your superior partner to each of the slots that is activated. And there's opportunity for automatic, unlimited automatic reinvest. So in the X3 program, below you, there's 3 places, okay? And in the X4 program, there is 2 lines and 2 places in the first line and 4 places in the second line, okay? When you register for Forsage, you will open both programs simultaneously, okay? So the program will automatically register you simultaneously. You need 0.025 Ethereum in each of the slots to start the program. So like in X3, there's 0.025 and X4. So it's a total of 0.05 Ethereum, okay? So all these denominations that you see here are in terms of Ethereum value. Someone may ask, what does that mean in terms of my currency? Typically, I will suggest, because the price of Ethereum changes every day, it's always a good idea. You can also go and get an idea. Go to Google, type in how much Ethereum you want to determine to whatever currency. In this case, I'm using US dollars. So 0.05 Ethereum is about $12 as at this time. That could be different tomorrow, but you can always come into Google and look at, okay, what if I wanted to get 5 Ethereum, right? You can always look at that, and then it will show you that will cost you $1,200 to get that. And you can also change the currency that you're looking at. You can look at your local currency. What will that cost you in your local currency, not just in the US dollars? So this matrix is based on the price of Ethereum. As you can see, each subsequent slot here is 2 times more expensive than the previous one. Both income and profits from them are twice as high. So if you buy the 0.05 slot, okay, the income also is 0.05. You buy the 12.8 slot, the income also is 12.8. So you go from 6.4 to 12.8 to 25.6 and 51.2. Okay? How many slots can you activate immediately? As much as you want. You can activate all 12 slots at one time. It will take you, like I showed, you will need 0.05 Ethereum, anywhere between 0.05 Ethereum to about 103 Ethereum to activate all 12 slots in each matrix. So some people have activated all 12 slots. It will cost you about 100 Ethereum to activate all 12 slots in each of these matrices. They have no expiration date, so you cannot be afraid that it will burn. And once you buy it, that's it. You sit back and then walk through the system for it. Okay? Like I said, registration is based on the first slot of each program, 0.025 in X3 and 0.025 in X4. So you have to have 0.05 Ethereum, at least, minimum, in your wallet in order to register in Forsage. You can then purchase additional slots separately from the smallest one to the largest one, as you go in each of the matrices. It is impossible to buy a third slot without having the second one open, which means you must go successively within the matrix. Now let's explain a little more how you make money in Forsage. So in the X3 program, which is basically you make money on X3 based on your personal referred partners. Okay? When you invite partners, they take places under you in the X3 matrix. Okay? And then payments are basically filled out under you in the matrix in the same way. The first referral here will go take place under you. 100% of the payout to that partner goes straight into your wallet. Second referral also goes straight into your wallet. You're credited everything. Now, the third partner, also technically, you are 100% paid into your wallet, but now we use that third spot to reinvest. The income you receive from that is now what is used to reinvest. Basically, it reopens the slot for you, and then you take place in the position of your higher, in a position in your superior's slot. Accordingly, that income or investment is transferred to your sponsor. Okay? That's how X3 works. So in the X3 program, you can actually, once you buy your slot, just bringing in one person can also give you back 100% of what you invested or you put in to buy the slot. X4 is a little different. X4 is called the team building matrix platform. Okay? So in parallel, the X4 program can also work for you. Here is what makes it powerful is what is called an overflow system that is organized from above and from below. So we're building a team together. There are at least all of you invited, not by just one person. Okay? So you can benefit from this whole concept very tremendously. Okay? So here you see that in the X4 there are two places. One is for the partners who take places below you in the first line, are two places in the second line of the higher partner. Okay? 100% of the profit goes to a higher partner. Higher partner here means could be your direct sponsor. It could also be anyone in the system, and that is the power of this overflow system. So, but the third, fourth, and fifth spot goes straight into your wallet. Okay? The last payout is the closing slot for that round. It also makes a reinvest. So you buy the same slot and the payment is transferred to a higher partner. Okay? So we make money in X4 through these things. Some people have asked, okay, how do I make money if I don't bring in people? This is what makes that possible. Okay, you can get started, and then basically it reinvests the slot for you. Okay, so it opens the same slot, and you continue to receive income from it without reinvestment. It's an awesome thing. Okay? When it happens, really cool. Okay? Let me run through this just quickly. And the program is also designed basically to help you upgrade. Just like in any business and in most companies, there are two ways that people can the company can grow. It can be through internal means, which we call organic transformations, and then it can also be through external acquisitions to grow the company. The same thing happens here in Forsage. So you can grow by basically using the internal system that is put in place for you, which in this case we call an upgrade system. Or you can also acquire the slots from your own personal wallet if you so choose to do. So an upgrade is opening of the next slot of a more expensive level. It is done once for you by the system, and then the rest is up to you. Okay? You have enough income from each slot to reinvest the slot at the same level and buy the next level. Okay? So it's up to you to decide what you want to do to purchase the next level slot. Okay? Now, if the next slot is not open to you, okay, then from the second round after the reinvestment, all payments will be redirected to a higher partner. What does that mean? That means you can lose profit. You cannot earn from any slot that you have not purchased. So if you have, for instance, in this example, you have slot number 8, and you've earned all the 3 payments for it, and that makes you eligible to upgrade to the next slot. If you do not do that, the system will give you a warning message, and then you will have lost profits if partners continue to sign up above the level beyond you. So they can go above you, and then so there will be lost profit, and that lost profit can translate into an extra profit for someone else. Okay? Now, but the system is designed in such a way that even if your lower partner overtakes you in the process, when you buy the necessary slot back, then on the next reinvest level, your referral partner will take the place back under you. The chain will now be intact, and each reinvest will now take place under you again. So it's not an absolute disaster. If someone goes above you, that will only happen for that round of thing. So overflows, overtaking, and returns are a powerful part of this whole process. You can overtake your superior partner by opening slots which he has not yet reached. So this is why this is very different from your traditional pyramid systems where somebody comes above you and then they will make more money than you. Go ahead. Okay? So in this case, you can make money from what they call overflows. Those overflows can be as a result of the personally sponsored partners that you bring in. They can also be from partners invited by your superiors. Okay? Not the people you invite, people above you invited, people that overflow can come to you just because you are positioned in the system. You can also have overflows from below, which are people that your invited partners bring in into their downline. Okay? So it is a perfect system. It is a wonderful system that rewards you for just taking action and being there. Okay? So you will see the different color codings when you look at your on the main Forsage page, how all these things work. Okay? Now, how much can you earn from Forsage? Like I said earlier, this will depend on your activity level and what you've put into it. Okay? And I will show you examples of people that have come in, have made tremendous amounts of money. Just to, and I'll show you, after this, I'll show you some examples, certainly. But in these examples, as you in the X3 matrix, you can earn as much as, in just one, as much as 613 Ethereum. Okay? And that's 817 Ethereum in the export matrix. If you bring in, 12 people buy up to the matrix. Where do you start? In this case, it's recommending you can start at any point, really. The system will register you for the first slot in X3 and X4. Then, based on your financial ability, you can now start. But my general recommendation will be to start, open up 6 levels in the X3, 6 levels or more in X4. Okay, that will give you a much better footing to grow your income and to gain some traction into this. However, you can start at any level that you can afford. Like I said, some people start at the minimum level, which is cost you about $12, $15. Some people will go in and buy all 24 slots, which will cost probably somewhere close to $40,000. So it's a big range. It accommodates different abilities and different capacities. But the good thing is that you can start at your level and then you can, grow as you go. And there are different levels of growth for each one. Let me go and show you a little bit, how all this works. So it's time to turn on and make this work. Okay? I showed you examples here. What I love about this project, like I said, is you can get started with very small capital, okay, and then grow from there. The project creators do not touch your crypto; they are participants in the project. For instance, I can go in here and look at any ID in the system. Okay, let me look at ID number 1. ID number 1 is most likely one of the creators of the project. Has done very well for himself, and I'm sure they've, this is how they benefit from creating the project. But the fact that they started early doesn't mean they are the best performers. Let's look at, let me just, ID10. ID10, you can see, has 64 people under him, but he has only generated $46,000. Heck, ID10 has have generated more in the system than ID10. I'm sure he started way before me. In fact, I can go and look at his own wallet and see all the transactions that they've generated in there. So you can see these are all the transactions. ID10 definitely is one of the first initiators of the project that started this. I can look at all 334 transactions that has happened in that account, and I can actually look at, have an idea of when this person started. So you can see they started almost 280 days ago, as at the time of this recording, and they've only generated $46,000. And so the fact that they signed up for the project doesn't automatically make them. Heck, I showed you ID1 that has generated over 500,000. I showed you ID10. There are so many examples that you will see to illustrate this concept. So if I log out, my sponsor in this project has made more money than the people who created the project. Okay? He has generated over $1 million. You can see on this, just on this account, he has generated over $700,000 equivalent, or almost 3,000 Ethereum from the account, because he got to work, and it is very inspiring to see such results in a space of in less than 6 months happening, in someone's account. So this project is a level playing field. You can only get out of it what you put into it. So definitely, there are so many advantages. Like I said, in coming at whatever level you have, payments are made directly into your wallet. You control 100% of it. It is decentralized. There is nothing to hack, and there's unlimited potential to earn. Okay? This is really an unstoppable train. Once you set it up, it is unstoppable. There's instant payments. You don't have to wait for anybody to go in and make withdrawal and wait for your payments to show up. Okay? There are different ways that things happen in here, and we hope that you join us so that we can make these things show them to you. Now, hopefully I've explained how this project works, and of course there's continuous training. But let me just take a few moments to answer some of the questions that I've heard since I've been part of this project. Okay, I've encountered it, and you too may encounter this as you share this project with others. Okay, so one of those questions is, okay, is this a pyramid scheme? Well, this is a pyramid scheme. What is different if it's not? Okay? Now, let me explain again. Forsage is a crowdfunding platform for the new generation, and it is not a pyramid scheme. The principle of a financial pyramid is based on the fact that most of the money is concentrated in the hands of its creators. The sooner you come in, the more money you make. Okay? A pyramid scheme can be closed at any time, but far from it is in Forsage. Here, the participants, like I've shown you, both the leaders and newcomers are on an equal playing field. There is not, it cannot be stopped by anyone, because the basic functioning is ensured by that smart contract that cannot be deleted or changed. There is nothing to hack here, because it is on a decentralized blockchain. Now, even if this website that we're looking at goes down, Forsage.io stops working today, the integrity of all the data of the smart contract will still continue to operate as long as there is internet and there's electricity that operates it. Like I said, in fact, just to make that more difficult, definitely, the decentralized concept is coming into this website. Okay, they're coming up with an IPFS system, which stands for Interplanetary File System. This is now going to use the decentralized concept for the website, which means the pieces of data is stored in multiple computers across the world. So the website cannot go down. Okay? This is exciting times. There's more improvements coming as we go along here. Yeah? Because the platform is fully decentralized. Once the code is deployed, it's inimitable, cannot be changed by anyone. So another question I've faced in the past is, okay, so there's a lot of risk. What if this project closes down? What is the risk involved in getting into Forsage? I can tell you that there is no risk, really, in my opinion, because when you invite one person to Forsage, you can immediately recoup the initial cost of participation in the project of the smart contract. Okay, everything is in the public domain. You can see all the transactions. There's nothing hidden. All the payments go directly into your personal wallet. And we have another video where we'll talk about what you need to set up this wallet. Okay, there are no hidden fees. There are no third-party resources that are involved. So this ensures that the earnings you make from this project belongs to you and only you. Okay, yeah, unless you give out your private key, which is strongly not advised by anybody. Okay, you have instant access to the money, and you can use it immediately for whatever reason you wish, without having to wait on some kind of withdrawal system or wait for the payment to come to you. It comes instantly as soon as the transaction is confirmed on the blockchain. Now, one other big question I always get is, most people will come and tell me that how is it possible to make passive income without referring people in Forsage? Okay? Yes, Forsage, it is possible to make income, like I explained, because of this X4 matrix. This is called the team building matrix. It is designed in such a way that all the participants in the program help each other out. Okay? You can receive spillovers from up, down, or downline. Okay? Let me show you an example where somebody who has not invited anybody, just for being in the system, is making I'll show you this example of this user. There are so many examples like that. Okay, as you can see, this user has 0 referrals at this point, but they have generated over 55 Ethereum, which is equivalent to about $13,000 from the platform. So he has not brought in anybody. He just signed up the account and then got some slots or upgraded some slots in the X4 matrix, which is the team building matrix. As you can see, all the income that he has generated so far is 0 in X3. All the income is coming from the X4 matrix. Okay, so it is possible for somebody to make money in Forsage without referring people. Now, however, if you want to make a lot of money, doing nothing will not work very well for you. To provide good passive income in the future, you need to make some effort to attract partners, new partners, and open up new platforms in the X3 and X4 matrix. So inviting a few people in your team will enable you to make good money and achieve your goals. How quickly you do that is all up to you. Okay? We have other fears that people have in this project. Particularly, this I know is a strong one, because a lot of people I've talked to will tell you, well, I don't know how to invite people. I don't have any friends. I don't know how to bring people into this project, right? Let me show you. This is a team build, okay? When you join our team, we build on the team. You do not have to focus on your relatives or your friends and impose any undue pressure on people in order to be successful in this project. Now, if you join the team, you have a lot of people who are interested in earning online, especially with the current COVID situation or pandemic situation that we're going through right now. Okay, many people have participated in different types of various projects, some successful, some not, and they are always in search of new opportunities. We're in a global economy, and we have ways that we teach you how to set up a sales funnel and implement social media marketing strategies, okay, that will help interested people come to you. They will attract people to you. They will find you. In fact, that's how I got here. Okay? Nobody talked to me. I was not brought into this by any friend or relative. It was because I was interested and searching for opportunities, and then this showed up, and I hopped on it, and I thank God I did. Okay? The system is also, we have, like in the team, we can also help you when you come in as also part of the team building. There's what we call a chain link that we can use to promote for the entire team. So I can promote this as I work on this. When I promote this, basically what happens is that it goes through and assigns any referrals to each of my individual partners as I go. And then it goes through and then starts all over again, just like a co-op that most people get into. So there's an internal design system for that to happen. And this will help build the team and help everybody out in the process. Okay? So I will say, somebody who can't, all you have to do is, learn some of these recruiting strategies, invest in yourself, and basically, use your strengths, watch webinars, plug into meetings or presentations, and ask questions from those who are more experienced in the platform. There is plenty of platforms. Once you sign in, there's opportunities to join, enable notifications, and also join our Telegram group, where you can ask all sorts of questions that you want. Okay? So I know that if you put in the effort, the right effort into this, success will follow you. Because success will not come to you, you'll have to go and get it. Okay? That's the basic tenet of life. And I hope that works for most of you as we go through. So just to summarize, we have strategies that will help you become successful in this project. This is a wonderful project. We have once you can join the team by clicking on the button below this video, you can join, and then it will help you with the funnel system and some of the marketing techniques that we have available. Okay? You just have to plug into the system, plug into the resources that are out there, and more resources are coming. In fact, there is the Forsage Academy that is coming up that will soon definitely take advantage of, where there will be training in different languages, over 10 different languages in Forsage. So it accommodates everybody and gives you the opportunity to join and to grow. Okay? All right, so to join, basically click on the button below this video or contact the person who referred you to this video to find out how you can join. Okay? Welcome to the team, and I hope to see you on the inside to your success. Bye-bye.